Welcome everybody. Hello, hello. Give you time to come in. Welcome guys. Welcome Christina, Sharon, little Dave and Mom. How are yous? I just thought I'd take yous down a walk with me down the street. Welcome in guys. It's actually, it's good morning where you are. It's afternoon here in Scotland. It is 2:20 in the afternoon. So it is. Just thought I would take a walk down the street. My poor wee daddy's got a sore leg, so that says I'd walk down for him to get the prescriptions. Him and my mammy's prescription. No, in fact, it's Nellie's and my mum's prescription. And then when I come back round, I have to pick Zach up. I'll bring Zach up a little while. 9:20 in the morning here. Wow, you're in Rhode Island. That'll be nice. That'd be lovely. Rhode Island. Oh, these places are like a dream place to us. Places we would never go. Never be able to go. I'll show you what it's like here. Wait, I'll turn the camera around. Oh, show you. I'll turn the camera around and then you're not looking at my ugly mug. Good, just finished putting messages away. Goodness, that's not a good task. I always hate that job. I don't mind going shopping, but it's the putting everything past that gets you. When I'll turn the camera in for you, you can see where you are going. There you go. A little bit better scenery for you. The grass has been cut, you can smell it. So sitting loose, look. Oh no, my blue suede boots are going to get all grass. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Oh dear. Oh no. The grass is bloody damp too. Typical. I put my good boots on and the grass is wet. It's a dream place for you. If you came to Scotland, there's two things you need to get used to. It's the cold and a runny nose. Because there's that many different seasons in the month that you end up with allergies. So definitely get used to allergies if you want to come to Scotland. Sniffly noses and rain. Don't get me wrong, guys, the leaves are due falling off the trees. I noticed in a lot of people's lives that does the walking and things, a lot of the trees and things are getting right onto me. Here, they're just turning brown just now, and I'll show you. These ones here are still quite green. If you look, they're still really greeny. A couple of wee brown ones. A lot of leaves on the ground as well. This is where I was talking about that I noticed it there last week. Last week when I was walking down here, I noticed it. It's this tree down here that hangs over. You notice it the most. Midges, yeah, midges, Sharon. Midges for sure. It's the runny nose I hate. A constant runny nose. You always need to have a hanky, which is a handkerchief, a tissue in your pocket. See, it's getting quite hot of me looking there. Birkwood's down there, guys, but we still can't see it because of the trees. It's just through there, basically, Birkwood. But we can't see it. The trees are still too bushy. So they are, so they are. But it's a lovely wee autumn day today. I was going to bus it down and I thought, nah, why waste the energy bussing it when the same energy to walk. Doesn't get any easier walking this, does it? No. Oh, my nose is running. Should have brought a hanky. I'm telling you about hankies and I didn't even bring one. Aye, so the trees are all due shredding. Look at this one. I don't know why that's like that. Look, that one's all brown and these ones are still all green. It's crazy, isn't it? How that happens. This one's quite shredded. That's because that one obviously gets more sun. I would assume. All the little acorns are going to be ready soon. I can hear a lot of movement down here. The squirrels likely. The old railway. Hear the movement. You just hear the little scurrying in the bushes. Probably squirrels. Badgers, there's a lot of badgers about here. Not so much this area, more down beside my mum's, but I must admit I've not seen any. I hear people saying about badgers, but I've never seen any yet. Hedgehogs, plenty, but no badgers. Oh, I'll need to remember that feathers there and I'll get it on the way back up. In fact, I'll not be coming this way on the way back up because I need to go into my mammy's to take the prescriptions in. Yep, so it's really nice. I just decided to take you a walk. I was on the phone to Dobie for about an hour earlier. Our wee sister Linda. Because last night my head was pounding. But what I did was I just I made a cup of tea. A nice sugary cup of tea. Went up the stairs and just watched. What did I watch? I'm trying to think. 24 hours in police custody. I just put that on. 24 hours in police custody I put on and watched a programme. It was about a lady that got accused of killing her son way back in the 80s. And everybody thought because she was a tough nose, basically because she could handle herself and she liked to dress witchy, shave her hair and things way back in the 80s. People assumed that she killed her son because the police and everything assumed that because they actually found him in the woods lying spread out, they assumed it was her. And way back then, DNA and everything wasn't around, so basically she got put in jail for something she didn't do. And then it was a follow-up one where, because of DNA and things these days, there's a Scottish thistle. Say thistle, guys. Because of DNA and things these days, one detective decided to look at it again because the timeline didn't add up. So he looked at it again, and she got free because they proved that the boy that was the young boy, he was only 12. They proved that he had went a walk with the boy and actually killed him. He had always said that he didn't touch him, and then when the story came out again in 2020, DNA and things, he changed his story to he picked him up and let him look over a fence. And they all said to him, well, you didn't mention that in your statement way back in the 80s. So obviously I'd clicked on that DNA was going to get him. But luckily, they had a couple of fragments left from the crime scene, and they tested it, and it came back that he did it. It was a good story. I enjoyed it. It was on for about 2 hours. And then after that, I had a quick flick through YouTube to see if anybody was live. And then just went to my bed, just went to sleep. So that's why I'm a bit better today, guys. I try my hardest not to take medication. I'm my own worst enemy, honestly. The only time I'll take paracetamol or something is if it goes really, really bad and I have to take medication. Because I've had addictions and things in the past, I'm very, very wary of taking anything. Oh, look. I don't even know what you call them. I'd love to know what all these things are. Do any of you know what they are? They wee red things. There's lots of them, look. So I try my hardest not to take even a paracetamol unless I need to. Oh, I heard movement in there. There'll be a wee mole. There'll be a wee mole, likely, guys. There's a lot of moles about here. Hear the birdies? It's nice, isn't it? I love just going a walk in nature. As long as the cars don't come. So what is everybody going to be up to today? Tell me a bit about your guys' days. What do you do in the normal day-to-day? I feel as if everybody knows everything about me, but I don't know anything about any of yous. Tell me a bit about your day, little Dave and Mom. I hope everybody's staying safe over in Florida area. I've been trying to keep track of it on YouTube. I noticed that the storm did actually hit land last night. Well, it was here, last night here, but I don't know what time of day it was in Florida. But I noticed that it has landed now, which is really, really bad, because I noticed that they're saying that the categories went up again. I just hope you are all safe. I speak to people in the areas, not so much the Florida hurricanes, more like the other ones that come, and they take it all in their stride. It's like, be safe in the hurricanes, and they're like, oh, it's okay, we'll be fine, basically. And you're like, oh my God, I'd be emigrating back to Scotland. See, when I was pregnant with Liam, guys, I took an awful notion for apples. And every time these cars go by, and every time we passed by here, Wally would go in there and steal me a couple of apples off the tree. Look at them. See them? She really, really does great apples. And they're lovely. Look at the birds getting them. She used to say to us, just go in and take them if you want them. So we'd only take a couple. But they're nice. They're more for cooking with, but they're quite sour. But if you were a good cook, you could take some and cook an apple pie with them. But yeah, Willie used to get and pinch me a couple every time. Both of my pregnancies, I've brushed my teeth. Constant, every half hour basically. I took a notion for apples. Both Kerry and Liam I did it with. And the best it is the two of them's got great teeth. Probably because I brushed my teeth every half hour. See, the problem is I smoke. So when I was pregnant, I didn't like the taste in my mouth. So basically every half hour, I think I brushed my teeth because of that. And then as the time went by, I found that it was actually the toothpaste. It's got to be the Colgate cheap one. The cheapest Colgate you can get. Over here it's only 99p. Well, actually it's been up to 125. Templar, hi my buddy, Drew and everyone on a short break, but had to stop to say hello. Hello, love and light, right back to you, Templar. Yeah, I wish I could get another job. It's really, really hard right now. The thing is, I can't take another sales job. It's too much for my mental psyche. People were calling us up, trying to save money on their bills, and we were to try and push it for them to get a set of headphones or a speaker or something, any basically accessory for their phone. We were to try and push it for them either to buy it there and then or to get it put on to next month's bill. And I didn't agree with it. So I get in trouble for it 3 times for not trying to push it. And then the third time, I said that when they gave me a row and the customer services person was angry at me, and I said, that's not fucking needed. And I get pulled in for it with my line manager and sacked. But it's because, well, I know what they did though, they told us that we were to, even the wee old people, I was like, why is somebody that is calling us up with a basic phone, doesn't even have internet, doesn't do a lot of calls or texts even, barely uses it, and we were to try and push them to get tablets or things like that as well. And I just didn't do it because I thought, no, I'm not doing it. So I got in trouble for it. So my third time and I was out. But I had to pass my probation. And it made me no pass my probation, basically. But I've still got all my qualifications and things. I just will never go into a sales job again. And I told them as well, listen, I was meant to be in the bereavement team. And they kept telling me, learn the systems first. You need to learn the systems. And then after your probation, you'll get put into bereavement. So I was just trying to bide my time until I passed my 6-month assessment. And then I was getting put into bereavement. But nah, it wasn't good enough for them, basically. So I'll find another job. Scottish Power's taking on again in the Scottish, hair in my mouth. Scottish Power is taking on call centre from home, so that's not so bad. I'll be able to do that probably. So that's us down the street, guys. See, it only takes 10 minutes to walk down. 18 minutes actually. 18 minutes to walk down the street. What time are we at? 3 o'clock exactly. No, is it? 22:03. Oh well. Do you want me to go live again and walk back up? You're gonna get a better job. Aye, I definitely am. I definitely will. I'll get a better one. It's only because we had to push it. And I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree with people at 70, 80 years of age. Barely use a phone. Don't use the internet whatsoever. And we were to even try and push it with them to buy headphones. Also, we were to say to them about they Keep Fit watches. We were to try and get them to buy a Fitbit if they didn't want any other devices. We were to try and get them to buy, what was the other one we were to buy? Oh, speakers. If they didn't use internet and things, we were to try and push a speaker on them because that would help them with their hearing, things like that. And these people on the phone are like, no, it's okay, hen, I'm fine with what I've got. And we were to say, but do you want this then? Or do you want that then? And the people on the other side of the phone were trying their hardest not to be rude. But I felt as if we were being rude to them as salespeople, trying to push it, and they were trying to be rude back and say things like, no, it's okay, Hen. If I need anything, I'll call up. That type of thing they were telling us. We were still to try and push it till we got a sale. So I got into an argument with customer services, basically. And also the customer services didn't like the English or Scottish people. They used to come on and make fun of our accents. All of them are from South Africa. And they used to come on and make a fool of our accents. They would put you on pause until another one of their colleagues came. And then they would get you to repeat something. And then you would repeat it and then you'd hear them laugh. So it wasn't very nice working for them, to be honest. I loved my job. There's my chemist there. I loved my job, but I just didn't want to work in an environment like that where you couldn't basically trust anything that customer services were telling you you're put on hold for. Because half the time they put you on hold, you just want to hang up on them. Because you know what they're going to do. They're going to go get other people in. I'm going to go down and post this later. Right, guys, what I'll do is I'll hang up just now. I'll end this live. And then when I muck about do it, I've got the shopping things to go to as well. When I'm heading back up home, I'll go live again and we can blather on the way up. If yous want. Okie dokie, I'll come back just now. Wait till I come back. So everybody, I'll come back in about 20 minutes probably by the time I run around, right? So I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.